There's sunshine at Elland Road as Gordon Strachan and Colin Calderwood, Strachan on the left and the white, the two captains, toss up for a game that could swap these two teams round in their positions in Division 2. Swindon start the day in 18th place, but so tight are things in the second division at this early stage of the season, they would actually leapfrog over Leeds, who start in 9th position, if they win here this afternoon. Gordon Strachan just discussing with the afternoon's referee, George Courtney from Spennymoor in County Durham, posing for the photographer. As Gordon Strachan peels away to join his Leeds United teammates. Bobby Davison there you see wearing number 10. He plays this afternoon despite running into an advertising hoarding at Oldham on Tuesday night. He needed 4 stitches in an eye wound. He also bruised his ribs and people thought that he could be out of action for a month. He's not, he's here. He had a fitness test this morning and he said that he was fit, and Howard Wilkinson, the manager, said, if you're happy, I'm happy. So there he is, just explaining to David Batty that he's absolutely fit. Leeds, of course, still without Chris Fairclough, joining the injured list, joining the increasingly long injured list. So Noel Blake and Peter Haddock with a centre-back partnership in a Leeds United lineup that reads Day, Sterland, Whitlow, Jones, Blake, Haddock, Strachan, Batty, Baird, Davison, Hendry, and the two substitutes, Carl Shutt and Andy Williams, who indeed was Howard Wilkinson's first buy from Rotherham United, £170,000, just over a year ago, just under a year ago in fact. George Courtney just making absolutely sure that it's 3 o'clock on all the official watches before we get underway, because his watch is the one that matters. By my watch we should be underway any second now. It'll be very hot work down there as the afternoon gets on. Warm afternoon, not much breeze. A day really more akin to playing cricket, but it's football we're playing and we're underway with Leeds playing from left to right. Away by Gittens, Tom Jones. Leeds United wanting the first kick of the afternoon. Goes in fact to Swindon Town with Paul Bowden. He's going to leave it. Colin Calderwood, the captain, takes most of the free kicks from the back, and he takes this one now. Only 2 up for Swindon. That was Blake who won the first header for Leeds. Phil King. Good challenge coming in from Davison. And the first touch for Fraser Digby in the Swindon Town goal. 22 years of age, Fraser Digby. McLaughlin losing out. And Mervyn Day also gets an early feel of the ball. Hendry losing out to King, but King adjudged by the referee to have come in unfairly on John Hendry. Mel Sterland with the free kick for Leeds United. 3 in the penalty area for Leeds. Sterling gets the better angle on the cross. Good effort coming in from Ian Baird. And the early threat certainly is coming from Leeds United. Crowd will enjoy that. Haddock won the header. Turned on by Batty. And Calderwood is there before Davison. Phil King. Neatly done. Got away from the challenge of Hendry. They're trying to be just that little bit too intricate early in the game, Swindon. Now Sterland's throw for Batty. Sterland again. Just a yard too high for Baird. Duncan Shearer. Once of Huddersfield Town, of course. And Sterland taking the safety. Mike Whitlow. Sporting a Vinnie Jones hairstyle this season. As are, of course, so many on the terraces. Gordon Strachan. Davison was waiting, but Calderwood was calm. Hockaday getting his fellow defenders into trouble. That's Gittens challenging with Strachan. And Strachan upended. Leeds want the free kick, and Mr. Courtney obliges. Now, just have a little word with Jon Gittens, just to say, make it absolutely clear that he's not going to tolerate that kind of challenge. One of the game's most respected officials, George Courtney. Strachan with the free kick. Bodin isn't 10 yards away. It worries Leeds not. The touch away was from McLaren, and Leeds have another corner. It'll be Strachan again, who scored Leeds' only goal in the 2-1 defeat at Oldham and Littlewoods Cup on Tuesday. Away by King. It's Calderwood. Vinnie Jones heading it back in. Bit of head tennis. Gordon Strachan with Hockaday. Hockaday helped out by King. Doesn't need him in the end. This is King. Gittens away. Batting. Hendry if he wants him, he does. Early ball. Well, that was wasted. Applause from the crowd, but really John Hendry will know, and certainly his manager will know, that was an opportunity gone begging for Leeds. Just over 5 minutes on the watch. Still no goals. Fraser Digby's seen plenty of the ball, but hasn't really been tested. Blake won the header, fairly, says the referee. Too long for Baird. Header was won by Haddock. King was in before Hendry. This is Batty. Did well. Sterling's long ball. Davison chasing with Gittens. Hendry. And the goalkeeper was put in under pressure by Calderwood. Should have been a goalkeeper's ball. And Leeds will have their third corner in the first 6 minutes. Gordon Strachan will take, as he has the previous two. Away by Gittens. Challenge from Simpson. Hendry. Away by King. Further away by Gittens. Strachan with Bodin. And Bodin doing well. Swindon determined to play it out of trouble. It's a dangerous game. McLaren. Batty's ball forward for Davison. Crowd wanted a handball. The referee saying it hit the chest. Neat turn by Jones. Looking for Bodin. Challenges from Haddock. Simpson. 19 years of age, Fitzroy Simpson. McLaren, poor ball, gave it away. Batty. Back by Baird. And the two teams really just sizing each other up, testing each other out. McLaren. And Gittens back to Digby. Getting good length on some of these kicks, Fraser Digby, but no threat at all to Leeds United. And the offside flag was raised anyway. Mervyn Day, as he likes to do, taking these free kicks anywhere within 10, 15 yards or even further of his own penalty area. 8 minutes gone, still no goals. Bodin for Swindon Town. McLaughlin. Lost out though. And Haddock takes the safe option. Mervyn Day. 34 years of age and showing considerable spirit of adventure in his old age. You'll forgive me for saying that. Didn't get Leeds anywhere that time. This game finished 0-0 here last season, and so did the match down at Swindon Town. Whistle's gone. Foot up by Shearer. And Sterland, I think, will set the ball rolling again. Haddock. Neat dummy from Peter Haddock. Too far for Bobby Davison, and Hockaday will take the throw for Swindon Town. Coming up to the 10-minute mark. Noel Blake's been very commanding so far in the air for Leeds United. Whitlow with the throw. Won by Gittens. Leeds gain 10 yards. And Vinnie Jones this time says, I'll try my luck. He won part of his reputation at Wimbledon with long throw-ins. Won't enhance his reputation at Leeds much with that one. Blake again winning the header. Strachan back for Wicklow. Good touch by Baird, looking for Davison. Calderwood was there calmly. Davison, I think, just wondering whether it might have been an unfair challenge. The referee said no. In fact, the offside flag was raised anyway. Calderwood, experienced, still only 24. Blake winning out again, not quite timing the header though. Bowden on the far side for Swindon. McLaughlin scored 2 goals in midweek at Shrewsbury. McLaren offside against Jones. The referee says play on, but the flag was up. Well won by Gittens. It's getting just a little bit scrappy. McLaren. And Whitlow will tidy up. And you just wonder whether the game might have a bit more pattern if the goalkeepers were to throw the ball out to a defender rather than going for the long kick every time. Even if the kick is from halfway inside the half. Really no pattern to the game at all at the moment. Swindon won no friends here last season with a goalless draw, but in fact only Chelsea scored more away goals last season in Division 2 than Swindon Town. Blake again, commanding figure. Too high for Baird though. McLaren. And a chance possibly for Shearer. Day needed to be out at that time. Gordon Strachan just lost control of it, and Swindon will have the throw. Hockaday. Nobody really running for him. Now Jones is. This is Jones. Shearer. And across the face, and they were exposed were Leeds. Still in play. Simpson. Away by Blake. Gittens looking for McLaughlin. The control wasn't there, but Leeds really were exposed at the back there, and Mervyn Day, out of your picture, not at all happy with his defence, and well he might not be. Vinnie Jones coming back to get some length on the throw. Just over 13 minutes gone. Foot high, was it? Referee gives the free kick. Hockaday to take. And offside against Shearer. Mervyn Day venturing further and further upfield. This is Strachan. Good cross, away by Gittens. Hung awkwardly that. Hendry. Trying again with Simpson. And the referee has given a penalty kick. Swindon don't like it. And you can see they might have a point. Hendry takes the congratulations. The first challenge was from King, the second one from Simpson. It was the one from Simpson that was penalised. Well, some you win, some you don't. The result is, it's no use Swindon arguing. I know better than to argue with George Courtney. The result will be that Gordon Strachan has the chance to score his second goal in 2 games. He has. He went the right way with Quasi Digby. Might have just got a hand to it. It's a fine effort. Used to play with Gordon Strachan, of course, at Manchester United many years ago. But Gordon Strachan has his second goal in 4 days, and it's Leeds United 1, Swindon 0. Not bad for a 32-year-old. Really, the game needed that. Leeds had the early pressure, but it never really threatened. And now with 15 minutes gone, suddenly the afternoon looks as bright as the weather. Away by Blake. McLaren. Nothing ball really, asking a lot of McLaughlin. McLaughlin does well. And then Wicklow brought it away for Vinnie Jones. Jones has Batty if he wants him, he does. Hendry's out on this side. And Batty, that would have been the easy option. Was a little bit lucky to be brought down by Tommy Jones from behind, because he rather got caught in possession, and not for the first time this afternoon. Young man, David Batty. England under-21 international, of course. And Mervyn Day edging further and further towards the Swindon half, and you just wonder whether they might pay for this one day. Still, Mervyn Day, the most experienced footballer on the field. 34 years of age. In for Baird, who won it. Davison, good effort. And clutched by Digby under challenge from Hendry. King wanted the early throw, didn't get it. Digby still sticking to the long kicks, and they are long kicks. Cut out by Blake. Whitlow with the header, didn't win it. This is McLaren. Good run by Hockaday. Cut out by Strachan, and Swindon will have the free kick with Ross McLaren. Simpson was out of play. Spotted by the linesman. Al Sterling with the throw. The crowd chant 1-0. The question now, of course, can Leeds get the second goal? Because they've scored 1 goal in each of the last 5, but they haven't managed a second. Will this afternoon be any different? Just out of your picture, just something being removed from the pitch on the far side of the field before Sterling takes the throw. Cut out by King, and Sterling's gained 15-20 yards. King slightly out of position now as Baird is challenged by Calderwood. As Hendry. King's now back. Hendry's cross. Strachan. Did well to climb, Gordon Strachan. Little man, but no power. Hockaday chasing back. Goalkeeper's available. Gives it instead to his captain. And Fraser Digby gets it anyway. Long kick testing Blake. And Blake was equal to it. Popular figure at Elland Road, Noel Blake. Cut out by Whitlow. Hockaday will try again. McLaughlin's the only one really making a run for him. He's aimed for Jones. Very tight down there. And Jones turned well and then lost it. Goal kick given. Leeds have actually never lost to Swindon in the league. 6 meetings between the two. And both games last year finishing scoreless. Davison, neat little ball for Strachan. Cut out by Hockaday. Strachan wants to throw, so does Hockaday. The referee sides with Leeds. David Batty will take the throw with Vinnie Jones, the other man who reckons to be a long throw specialist in the Leeds team. Let's see. Good effort on the turn by Davison. Henry was in there sniffing. And goal kick is the result. Blake missed it this time. And the referee says his challenge was an unfair one anyway. McLaren with the free kick for Swindon. Leave it for Calderwood. Vinnie Jones found some space on the left. Baird making the run for him. This is Baird. Challenged by Hockaday. Good effort! Worth a try, bobbled awkwardly in front of Fraser Digby, but the body was behind it. But a good effort from Ian Baird. Whitlow won the header in front of Jones. And Leeds still a goal to the good. Halfway through the half. Sterling a little bit lucky. Quite the direction he meant. Safe enough. And Whitlow will invite Mervyn Day. Now, will he go on his travels again? Yes, he does. Certainly enjoying himself, Mervyn Day, in the twilight of his career. And that's what I meant by the dangers. You wonder if they might pay for it one day. Still, and get away with it again. Batty leaves the throw to Sterling. Challenge from Davison, who's run hard across from one wing to the other. Robbie Davison, without any great success so far this afternoon. But Leeds a goal to the good, so he'll be happy enough. John Hendry inside for Batty and Strachan. Whitlow's cross. Header by Strachan. Tommy Jones for Swindon. Sterling for Leeds. Hendry. Chance to run at him, and again, second time this afternoon that John Hendry's really wasted it. And Baird and Davison on the far post. There, waiting hungrily. Won by Blake again. Davison chasing. Back by Hockaday to Digby. You just wonder whether Leeds might be in for another frustrating afternoon. If Swindon might sneak one on the break, they might regret some of these crosses that are not finding the waiting heads. Long kick from Digby again. This time Shearer wins it. Away by Sterling. Very calmly. Here's Baird. Whitlow. Challenged by Bodin. Looking for Strachan and finding him. Hockaday is with him. Vinnie Jones has made it into the box. Here's Baird. And really should have done better in space on the far post. Wasn't challenged. Leeds good value for their lead, but not everything's been right so far, and Howard Wilkinson, I'm sure, will be the first to remind them of that if things stay much the same at half-time. Long ball from Sterling, looking for Baird. Run by Calderwood, who's been pretty solid this afternoon so far, the Swindon captain. Play forward by King, looking for Simpson. Away by Sterling. This is Hendry. Batty would like it short. Davison. Batty nearly got a second bite. King for Shearer. Offside. Calderwood's free kick. Blake again above Shearer. Jones looking for Davison. Calderwood with a header away. Batty for Hendry. First time ball for Baird. Gittens was firm enough though. And King and Digby. Former England under-21 international, Fraser Digby. Whitlow with the throw. Leaves it for Vinnie Jones. And Ian Baird. He's just got a knock in the face somewhere. Might just be a job for the dentist on Monday morning, but he's all right. And it'll be Vinnie Jones with the throw. Strachan judged it better, but Gittens was there for Swindon. McLaughlin's header. Whitlow just in time. Challenge was from Shearer. Flick on from Jones. Hendry. Calderwood. Hendry challenging again, comes to Batty, came off Hendry. Jones who stretched out the leg, Davison, Batty. Hendry on this touchline, this is Blake. Away from Simpson, Sterling with the throw. Henry wants it on the chest. Gets to his feet. Sterling, was it handball? The referee says no. Hit the knee, I think. Shearer. Neatly laid off to Jones. Shearer. Tom Jones. And they really haven't threatened at all. Swindon, certainly since the moment when Gordon Strachan on the 14th minute put Leeds in front from the penalty spot. 28 minutes gone. Leeds a goal to the good. Calderwood beaten by Baird. Batty. Hendry. Davison near the penalty spot. Strachan beyond him and Baird beyond him. King with the foul. And Leeds have looked quite dangerous from these set pieces. The Swindon defenders not particularly big. Whitlow looking to perhaps just curl it in a little bit. And it wasn't very far away from Vinnie Jones at the near post. Neatly worked move that from Leeds. Simpson lacking the control. Sterling was there challenging. Support from Jones. King's ball. Finding Shearer. And Sterling puts an end to all the nonsense. Simpson with the throw. McLaren. McLaren again. Challenge from Batty. Rather ineffectual. Useful ball. And away by Haddock. By Whitlow, rather. Phil King with a throw. Simpson with the close support. Guarded by Hendry. Hendry got the touch, I think. And if Swindon could just get one or two more men into the penalty area, Leeds haven't looked all that solid. This, though, the first Swindon corner. Tommy Jones to take. Bodin is the man in close support. That was Bodin who went up. So did Calderwood. Away by Batty. McLaren. Good effort. Struck it well. And Mervyn Day just pointing out how they should have dealt with it. Noel Blake. Baird beaten by Gittens. Shearer losing out to Haddock. That was McLaren. Gordon Strachan. Still Strachan. Batty left foot for him. Whitlow. Jones. Batty with Strachan further up that left wing. Davison. Challenge from Gittens. And neatly done for Hockaday. Bodin, Hockaday. Shearer is onside. It's got Jones with him. And on the far post, Simpson. This is Jones away by Blake. And Swindon just in the last 4 or 5 minutes showing signs of waking up. There's McLaren. Calderwood. King. Leeds working hard and closing down the options. Sterling with Simpson. comes for Shearer. Away by Haddock. Baird with Calderwood. Referee says that was a fair challenge by Calderwood. Not all the Leeds fans agree. Sterland, Batty. Davison beaten by Calderwood. King finding Simpson. Sterland and finally Blake. Chance for Henry to challenge with Calderwood. Henry's quicker. Still challenging for it. The run for Davison. Play on, says the referee. Still Davison. And the corner of Calderwood. We've had a fair feast of corners, Leeds. 3 in the first 6 minutes and several since. Strachan to take. Away by Bodin. Batty. Haddock for Strachan again. Neatly done. And the important challenge was from Calderwood. Simpson. Jones shepherded away from it by Haddock. Away by Blake. Sterland. Baird losing out, but Henry was there. Just caught Davison on the wrong foot. Very much a roving commission this afternoon. Paul Bowden popped him at both ends of the field. Control was poor from Haddock, again not for the first time. Whitlow. Looking for Davison, shepherded by Calderwood. A Leeds ball with Strachan. Saw the option well with Batty. Davison is onside. Good effort. Didn't miss by very much from Bobby Davison. And that's not bad for a man who was looking at possibly a month's layoff with those 4 stitches and a rib wound from Tuesday night. Bobby Davison. Just explaining to Ian Baird why he didn't quite hit the target. Good flick on from Shearer. Shearer again. And perhaps a little more time than that. Finds Simpson anyway. But Sterling was there. Baird with Calderwood. Baird won it for Hendry. Sterland. Positive ball for Davison. Turned well. Play on to the referee. Good decision. Sterland. King with him. Still Sterland. Done well. Useful ball for Baird at the far post. Digby was calm. Hockaday. And Digby. Mel Sterland enjoying his football. £650,000 from Glasgow Rangers. The header was well won, causing Blake trouble. Won by McLaughlin. Davison with no support. Jon Gittens. Bodin. Control let him down. Haddock beat McLaughlin. King finds Simpson. Challenge from Sterland. The referee says it was fair. Swindon weren't sure about it. Sterland again. Whitlow. Strachan making a run. Baird going to the left touchline. Strachan in field. This is Baird. Back for Haddock. Strachan. Tommy Jones for Swindon. Looking for Simpson, who's not really made any progress at all against Mel Sterland. Phil King with the throw. Shearer beaten by Blake. And King beaten by Davison. Davison just calling Ian Baird back to support. Shearer's flick for McLaughlin. Got Bodin with him. And Strachan did well as Hockaday came in. Never stops working, Gordon Strachan. Oldest player in the Leeds team after Mervyn Day. 32. Hockaday with the throw for Bodin. Good flick. Jones. Away. This is Hockaday. Support from McLaren. Decides he doesn't need it. Six up for Swindon. Played forward by King. This is King again. Good challenge by Hendry. And space for Davison. 2 against 3. And 3 against 5 as Sterling joins the attack. Strachan's making the extra man at the far post. But he wasn't quite there in time, and nor was Davison. Jones's free kick. Simpson in space. And Leeds were asleep there. The corner off Blake. And Simpson there, as Jones's cross came across, was on his own just for a moment. And really might have done better from there. Number 11, Fitzroy Simpson. It'll be Bodin with the corner. Just over 5 minutes to half time. McLaren. Bodin. And an offside flag against Shearer for Swindon, and here comes Strachan. Whitlow's made a good run down the left. This is he. Confidence from Mike Whitlow. Batty. Whitlow's kept going. Not quite far enough. And now Leeds might just be caught, but there was Blake. Been pretty solid this afternoon, Noel Blake. Offside flag again. I think possibly against Simpson on this side, or Shearer in the middle. Leeds aren't sure either. It was Shearer. And Haddock will take the free kick. Baird. Hendry. A good effort, hit the bar. Strachan. It's there. 2-0 Leeds. And that's the second goal they've been waiting for 6 matches for. It's Gordon Strachan's 3rd goal in 4 days. 5 games Leeds have gone, scoring once each time, and finally that second goal has come. With 3.5 minutes from half time, it's Leeds United 2, Swindon 0. There's no doubt about it, Leeds have found a new hero. Offside. And Mervyn Day, his confidence restored by that goal, is off on his travels again. Baird, set up by Hockaday's slip. Mike Whitlow. The ball hit the elbow, I think, of Hockaday, but the referee are judging it to be accidental, and Swindon will profit. Simpson in some space on this side. Hendry had seen it. McLaren and Jones it was who won the header for King. Shearer with Haddock. And the ball ran perhaps a little kindly for Peter Haddock, but Mervyn Day was there. Well, they've certainly found their voices. Good crowd at Elland Road this afternoon, and they're enjoying it. Dave Hockaday. Nobody moving for him. Now Bodin is further up that touchline. As he's looking for Bodin. Back for Gittens. Shearer beaten by Blake. Been a tower of strength from old Blake, and Hendry's caused problems too. Worth a try on the left foot. McLaren hurried into it. Hockaday, and offside again. And that's worked very well this afternoon for Leeds. The offside tactic employed to good effect. Whitlow back for Mervyn Day, and just a little game between the two fullbacks and the goalkeeper just for the moment. Leeds will be very happy indeed with the 2-0 half-time scoreline if that's the way it turns out to be. George Courtney just checking with his two linesmen. I make it that we've still got a few more seconds before the 45 are up. Peter Haddock for Gordon Strachan. Ian Baird. Good one-touch ball. Strachan. Haddock again looking for Strachan. Hockaday it was who cut it out from McLaren. Bodin. Challenge again from Baird. And the tackling back has been a feature this afternoon. Ian Baird and Bobby Davison both helping out the midfield when they needed to. We're playing injury time at the end of a first half that's been very satisfactory, thank you, for Leeds United and Howard Wilkinson. And for the umpteenth time in the last 10 minutes, Swindon are caught offside. McLaughlin it was this time. George Courtney checking the watch, and I think we will hear the half-time whistle. We do indeed. And Leeds deserve the applause they're getting. It's not been perfect, but it's been a lot better, and they've got that vital second goal that they've been searching for. Gordon Strachan with the first goal from the penalty spot, and he goes off at half-time, having put Leeds 2-0 in front, and Swindon will have to do a great deal to change things in the second half. Leeds 2-0 at half-time. The man who scored the two goals in the first half, Gordon Strachan, leads his men out for the 45 minutes that stand between them and their second victory at Elland Road this season. First one came on August the 23rd, 2-1 against Middlesbrough, and a fairly scrambled and desperate affair that was. The management team will no doubt have told them that if they're calm and sensible and keep doing the things they have done, just tighten up a little bit at the back, then the 2 points are theirs for the taking this afternoon. George Courtney gets the second half underway. The first touch from McLaughlin, McLaren, and Swindon starting rather scrappily, with King being forced to turn the ball back for an early second half touch for Fraser Digby. Former Manchester United apprentice, Fraser Digby. The header was won by Haddock. This is Henry.
looking for Davison, and King was there to help out Calderwood. And a change of tactics. There's not been many short throws from either goalkeeper this afternoon, preferring mainly the long ball. But Swindon possibly have decided a change of tactics is needed. Certainly a change of some kind is needed for them, because Leeds, good value for their 2-0 half-time lead. Very little at all seen from the West Country side apart from a brief 5-minute burst around the half hour. This is Paul Bowden looking for Shearer. And Blake did well, he timed the challenge well. He may not be as fast as some central defenders, but he timed it well. Jones beaten by Vinnie Jones, his namesake. Jones gets it back. And what will the referee do about that? Haddock's leg was stuck out. Tommy Jones says, well, John Henry got a penalty for that in the first half. And a quiet word from McLaughlin, just asking George Courtney whether that wasn't worth a penalty. And George Courtney says, no thank you, I'm in charge. So just a little bit of drama in the second minute of the second half. Baird and Bowden challenging for the header. And Ian Baird's in the wars again. Took a little knock in the first half, Ian Baird, in the face. But no treatment required. Mike Whitlow with the throw. Easy for Hockaday. Vinnie Jones for Davison. Ian Baird. Challenges from Gittens and from Hockaday. Whitlow. And space. Good of it from Batty. Turned well, was given the space to do so. And Digby reacted quickly on the near post. Shearer. Hasn't won many this afternoon, certainly hasn't won many with Blake. Beat Haddock on that occasion. Couldn't control it. Whitlow's throw. Hockaday was there before Baird. This is Shearer. And Noel Blake with plenty of time. And Mervyn Day too, electing to try one or two throws out in the second half. And King and Calderwood eventually sorting things out with help from McLaren. This is McLaren. Tom Jones. Challenge was just a little bit late from David Batty. A player who's had some trouble with his temperament, but Howard Wilkinson's left him no doubt what the management think about that. Mike Whitlow's throw. Ian Baird, no challenge. And Naught really should have done a little better with that. Hockaday's throw. Shearer beaten by Haddock that time. Hockaday's throw again. Shearer this time beating Haddock when it mattered. Blake asking a lot of Mervyn Day, asking too much of Mervyn Day. And the first corner of the half will go to Swindon Town. Everybody forward bar King for Swindon. 6 in the box. This is Hockaday. Space on the far post. Well, Gittens had all the space and time he wanted. And one or two questions being asked in that Leeds United defence, and rightly so. Mal Sterland was doing most of the talking. I don't think Mervyn Day could have been too happy. Whitlow for the short goal kick. Gittens away. Blake missed the challenge. Shearer with Haddock. And Haddock did well. Matched him stride for stride and got the touch when it mattered and got it cleanly. Gordon Strachan can't control it. Hockaday's throw. Farron laid it back for him. Paddock taking no chances, and rightly so. Mervyn Day going off in his travels again. Flick from Davison. Challenge in the back from Calderwood as he did so. Davison. And it's broken free, and Simpson must score. And the challenge was fair, the referee says, or was it? No. Given the free kick. Swindon is saying it was inside the area, which it most certainly wasn't. For my money, it wasn't even quite as far forward as George Courtney is reckoning. It'll do them no good to argue, and Sterling may well find that his name is inscribed in the referee's notebook for that challenge. It is. There was a time, of course, when referees were instructed to send defenders off for what was deemed the professional foul, where a goal would otherwise have been conceded, which Swindon would argue that occasion would certainly have happened, but a yellow card it is for Mel Sterland. Swindon are still asking whether the foul wasn't inside the penalty area. George Courtney says it wasn't. And I say, for my money, it was even a little further back than that, but George Courtney's money is the money that counts. 5 in the Leeds wall. Everybody back for Leeds. Good effort from McLaren. Simpson. Shearer with the flicked header. Away by Vinnie Jones. King! Had it comfortably covered, Mervyn Day. Davison higher than Calderwood, but King was there. And again, the misunderstanding between Blake and Sterling, very nearly letting Shearer and Simpson through. Sterling brings it away for Vinnie Jones. Hendry on that far touchline. George Courtney gives John Hendry a free kick, which Strachan will take. Vinnie Jones wants it square. It's David Batty, in fact, on that far side. Vinnie Jones, worth a try. Not his best effort. Hockaday it is, who's come short. Strachan policing. Almost 10 minutes gone in the second half. Leeds 2, Swindon 0. Noel Blake. Jones beaten by McLaren, and the referee says Jones was doing the leaning. Jones doesn't agree. Swindon get on with it. Tommy Jones finding Fitzroy Simpson on the far side. The back heel was from King. Cut out by Leeds, and here's Batty. Only Baird ahead of him. Strachan on this side. Vinnie Jones with Hendry on that touchline. Strachan making the run. Davison heading for the penalty spot, so is Baird. Hendry beaten by King, and the linesman gives Leeds the free kick. Foul by King on John Hendry. Well, it's certainly been an entertaining start to the second half. Could have had a goal at either end. Maybe we'll see one now as Strachan asks for Simpson to go back the full 10 yards. Header was from Sterling. It is a quite glorious afternoon. First day of autumn. David Batty wins the header. Forward by Tommy Jones, and Noel Burke is there before Shearer can step in. Won by Calderwood, and as far as Batty. Challenge from Tommy Jones, Hendry, Batty again, nicely played. Asking for a handball against Calderwood. George Cook has hit his chest. McLaren. And Digby. Wicklow misjudging the header. Pocketay's throw from McLaren. Challenge is a little too fierce from Billy Jones. Or as cautious as it was. Pockeday down as though poleaxed. And Vinnie Jones' name will join that of Mel Sterland on George Courtney's notebook. Just checking that Hockaday is still alive, he most certainly is. Well, some of the Elland Road faithful appreciated Eddie Jones's efforts. I don't think Howard Wilkinson will have done. More disciplinary points, the last thing that Leeds want with the injuries that they have to contend with. Pocketay's restored to the action. McLaren's free kick from McLaughlin. Challenge from Bowden. Davison and Batty sweeping up for Leeds. And Hockaday rejoins the fray in earnest with the throw-in. McLaren's chip forward, away by Batty. Chance from McLaughlin, good efforts! And Mervyn Day, belying his 34 years once again. Scored 4 goals this season, Alan McLaughlin. Only got 7 before this season, and he suddenly hit a golden streak. And that was a shot of a man with some confidence. Away by Sterland and by Wicklow. Shrewsbury slightly getting in each other's way, and the offside flag is against Tommy Jones. And Leeds, despite their 2-goal lead, not exactly breathing easily at this moment. Haddock's free kick. Baird can barely keep it in play. Haddock too high from McLaughlin. Leeds get the throw. Vinnie Jones. Ian Baird going up with Gittens. Runs for Davison. Challenge from Calderwood. The referee looks to the linesman and gives the corner. What's the linesman's decision there? Gordon Strachan. Oh, should have been easy for Digby. It wasn't his. Sterland. Digby again. Still Sterland. No support for him. Blake's further back to the touchline. Sterland did well. Here's Baird. Good effort. Good save by Digby. And the challenge again from Baird. But he got up well. He found the space. And Digby was down well because he was down at the foot of his post. McLaren for King. Henry got the challenge in. And Digby will try again. An hour gone. Leeds lead by 2 goals to 0. It's a long kick from Mervyn Day. From Fraser Digby. It's Mervyn Day, in fact. takes it. Offside flag was raised in any case. Melbeck just checking where it was. Mike Whitlow. Nice little touch from Strachan for Baird. Baird did well. 3 men around him, and a free kick was about all he's going to get from that. Taken quickly for Strachan. And they're catching Swindon like that. No power from Strachan. McLaughlin. Gittens may have lost it to Hendry. And they both felt that. And this looks serious. The referee immediately called for both trainers. Tommy Jones is still discussing with George Courtney the merits of Jon Hendry's challenge on Jon Gittens. And George Courtney will wait calmly until all the attention has been given, and they're calling, I think, for a stretcher for Jon Hendry. Certainly Carl Shutt will warm up. I think they want a stretcher, and the bench haven't realised, the crowd have. And the stretcher is being brought onto the field. It's always a sad sight. It was certainly a full-blooded challenge. 50-50 ball, I think. Well, there's only one Jon Hendry is the crowd's message, and certainly if Jon Hendry were to be sidelined for any length of time, that would upset the balance of the Leeds attack considerably. Howard Wilkinson is out on the field. And the red card is shown by the referee. And Jon Gittens begins the lonely walk, the loneliest walk in football. No doubt what the crowd think about it. And Jon Gittens returns to the dressing room. Howard Wilkinson is back down on the touchline. And Jon Hendry, sad sight indeed. Well, how about that? I've never seen that before. Acknowledging the cheers of the crowd. Certainly he's saying, I'm going to be all right. Well, what a way to go. In the meantime, the lead substitution has been made. Carl Shutt just beyond the referee on that far touchline. Leeds take the free kick with Mel Sterling. Whitlow for Peter Haggard. So again, Strachan making the run for him. Hockaday challenging. Good little cross. Henry didn't get the touch. But Davison rather didn't get the touch, and Digby was there on the far post. Sterling didn't think play was continuing, and in fact it was right. But Swindon hadn't heard the referee's whistle. Sandy Williams, in fact, has come on as substitute for John Hendry, number 14. Strachan, read it well though. Davison, got support from Baird if he wants it. Still Davison, good efforts, and a fine goal from Bobby Davison. 3-0 Leeds, and if you doubted whether Bobby Davison was fit, there's the answer. The marking was slack in the Shrewsbury defence. Gordon Strachan it was, he made the chance, he read the game well as he's done for so many years. And it's Leeds United 3, Swindon 0. Phil King, Paul Bowden. Away by Blake, taking no chances. Swindon now have their substitute on. Tony Galvin, the experienced former international winger. Well, they're determined to play their way out of trouble, and it worked in the end. And certainly Day has changed the tactics this half and is looking at every opportunity to play the short ball out of defence. First half, they're looking for the long ball. Davison in the challenge, comes for Vinnie Jones. Looking for Davison again. Jones challenges again with McLaughlin. Away by Hockaday. And there was a first touch for Tony Galvin, not an effective one, and Strachan's offside. McLaren. Jones. In the challenge with Jones. That's Tommy and Vinnie. Came a better for Tommy of Swindon. Phil King for McLaughlin. Good stern challenge by Haddock. Whitlow for Strachan, makes the return when Strachan wants him. Still available on that left touch line. Baird making the run through the centre. And the flag's up. And once again, no question at all that Gordon Strachan has been the inspiration for Leeds United. He hasn't just scored 2 goals. He's made the third, and certainly most of the good things have revolved around him for Leeds United this afternoon as we move into the last 20 minutes of the game. Well won by Haddock. Vinnie Jones. Nobody there. McLaren has dropped back into the back 4 after the sending off of Jon Gittens. Began his career there with Shrewsbury Town, Ross McLaren, so he's now straight into that position. Hockaday for Tony Galvin. Fitzroy Simpson is the man who's gone off to be replaced by Galvin for Swindon. Jones for Phil King. Tommy Jones again. Wants somebody to make a run for him. Bowden does so. Useful cross. Shearer was there looking for the header. Bowden again. It's 2 against 2 here for the long kick. 3 against 3 as Vinnie Jones joins the fray. Davison still sniffing around. And eventually it's Hockaday who gets it back to Fraser Digby. And they've worked hard, the Leeds strikers, this afternoon at keeping Swindon Pen back in their own area. As Strachan causing the hurried ball out. Shearer sorts things out a little bit for Swindon. And there's Noel Blake. Wicklow. Hoping that Baird or Strachan might have made the run forward. The Swindon back four are pushed up. McLaren. And Haddock. Just for a moment, it dangerous for Leeds, and Day taking no chances. Hockaday with the throw. Galvin. Fresh pair of legs. Hockaday, is he offside? He is. A little bit short that, and Shearer was almost let in by Mervyn Day, and Andy Williams had to be pretty sharp about that. There he is again. 170,000 buy from Rotherham, Howard Wilkinson's first major signing. Nearly a year ago now. He made a lot of ground, Andy Williams there, didn't quite make contact. Bowden for Swindon, finding only Sterling of Leeds and Blake. Haddock. Vinnie Jones on the one-run forward. McLaren was there. Reads the game very well, Ross McLaren. Almost wonder whether Swindon wouldn't have been better with him in the back four from the start. Strachan neatly done. Jones. Well, that was the professional in him. The crowd didn't like it. The crowd certainly will hope that Leeds playing against 10 men might give them some more goals for their money. Sterling. Tony Galvin. Calderwood for Bowden. Jones trying to challenge well. Offside against Sterling. Just over a quarter of an hour left. Nice touch from Shearer. McLaughlin annoyed that King hadn't made the run there, because that was just half an opportunity for Swindon. But really Swindon haven't created very much at all on the afternoon, and though Leeds have been far from perfect, they've been probably worth their 3 goals. Baird and George Courtney, not for the first time this afternoon, allowing play to go quite correctly. Nice little ball for Batty. Still Batty, the cross cut out by Calderwood. Corner then from Strachan. Away by King, not very far, further away by Bowden. And as far as Batty. Strachan is offside. George Courtney says, OK, let's get on with it. Offside against Shearer. Blake for Haddock. And Whitlow caught back on his heels. Haddock thought he was making the run. Nice turn by McLaughlin. Fine ball for Bowden. Day is there. He's shown some nice touches out of McLaughlin this afternoon. This is Sterling. Williams with Strachan. Cut out by King. Williams is crossed too far for Baird at the far post. Still in play. Whitlow in support. Tom Jones. King. Bowden. And it's falling apart a bit for Swindon now. Sterling. No real width for Leeds. Vinnie Jones trying to create some at the far post out of your shot. This is Williams. Trying to get the better of Jones and almost does so, but Jones recovers well. Still Williams challenging. It's won it, Strachan. Challenge from Baird and the shot from Vinnie Jones. Off balance, Vinnie Jones. And he'd been lurking there at the far post, looking for something like that. Blake. Melstone. Williams, who's been quite well involved since he came on for John Hendry. And down below is shouts from the Leeds bench urging their team on, urging no let-up. 12 minutes left. Leeds lead by 3-0. Jones looking for Hockaday. It's too far for him. Strachan for Baird. Vinnie Jones left it for him. That's Galvin. McLaughlin trying to turn Batty. Strachan nipped in. And it'll go all the way back, I think, from Haddock. Crowd just getting a little bit impatient with Leeds. Back by Shearer for Bowden. Jones, Calderwood, McLaughlin, Bowden, Galvin with pace. Only half away for Leeds, but Strachan is there, is able to clear up, but Jones finds Batty. Andy Williams. Good overlap by Sterling if Williams wants him. This is Sterling. Challenges from Calderwood, and the header away was by McLaren. It's a throw to Leeds. Batty. He's hoping for the 1-2 from Williams, got it eventually. It's hit the chest of Calderwood. The crowd would like a penalty. That was wild optimism. Sterling's throw looking for Vinnie Jones, cut out by Calderwood. Further away by Bowden. Shearer couldn't keep it in. Strachan. Whitlow's on the left touchline. There he is. Support inside from Batty. Read the challenge well. Sure him with each game he plays, David Batty. This is Blake. Davison with the header. Baird's in there challenging as well. Away by McLaren. Batty for Whitlow. I try one. It's a good effort. Didn't miss by more than a yard or so, Mike Whitlow. Man who came from Witton Albion, of course. Less than a year ago. And we're inside the last 10 minutes. And Leeds, for the first time this season, are looking at a score sheet which shows 3 goals to their name. And Vinnie Jones sends Andy Williams off in search of a 4th, maybe. Sterling's made the overlap. Williams looking for Davison. Baird it is at the far post. And the chance comes in! And it's gone in! But the referee has noticed an infringement. And it won't count, but it's a good move. And the crowd appreciate that. Insisting to Mel Sterling that it's a Swindon throw, which Phil King will take. Bristol-born Phil King. Laid off by Galvin. Jones couldn't quite control it. Transfer Batty to Gray. Only Baird ahead of him. And Williams to his right. This is Williams. It's almost the first time since the opening 10 minutes that Noel Plex controls that him down. Phil King. Blake stretched out on those long legs. Hockaday for Swindon. McLaren versus Baird. From Colin. Blake for Sterland. Blake again. Williams, Sterland. Too high for Davison. Away by Calderwood. Blake again. Calderwood with Vinnie Jones. And back by McLaren. Inside the last 7 minutes. Whitlow looking for the safe option, didn't in fact find touch. Here's Galvin. Only 3 men up and nobody there to challenge Mervyn Day. Two up for Leeds. And the steam has just gone out of this a bit. Blake. Baird. Support from Batty behind him. Davison near the penalty spot. Jones beyond him. Williams. Easy delivery. Bowden. Galvin. Phil King. McLaughlin. Baird in front of him. Jones. And Leeds had pushed well forward. And Shearer had nowhere to go. Mel Sterland. Not much movement up front for Leeds, only Davison moving. Stringing the passes together doesn't count for very much. Now it might. Well, if you were being hypercritical, you'd say that Swindon were there for the taking, and Leeds have failed to improve the goal difference by the amount they might have done. But that would be carping. 3-0. It's a fine victory against the team who finished 6th in Division 2 last season. Gordon Strachan looking for number 4. Worth a try, looking for his hat-trick, not far wide. And this afternoon's attendance, 21,694. And they've certainly enjoyed what they've seen. It's actually the smallest of the 4 league attendances at Elland Road this season. But they have seen Leeds score 3 goals without reply, and we're inside the final 4 minutes. Hockaday's throw. Davison will challenge Calderwood. Bowden was challenged by Sterland. Williams is challenging King. And the challenges pay off for Leeds. Williams. Played with some confidence, Sandy Williams, as he came on. Haddock, Batty. Haddock again. Strachan. He's lost his balance for a moment, recovered quickly though. Finney Jones and Haddock again. Batty again. And back with a think to Mervyn Day. Shepherded out by Duncan Shearer. Jones beaten by his namesake, not for the first time in the afternoon, and Finney Jones finds Baird. He was trying to lay it off to Strachan, but Tommy Jones was there. It's a poor ball though. Chances here for Leeds with Williams. Sterling on the overlap. He's increasingly enjoying that space on the right flank. Worth a try. Well, Baird was disappointed. It was worth a try from there. And Fraser Digby has had plenty of work this afternoon. Header away was by McLaren. Sterland, Williams. Sterland is square of him. Looking for Davison. Inside the last 2 minutes. McLaughlin trying to find Shearer. Certainly space for him. 3 men up supporting. Only Bowden in the penalty area, joined now by McLaughlin. This is Jones, challenged by Batty, and the referee says unfairly. Quickly taken. King, off Finney Jones. And the corner as we move towards the last minute of the game. Tommy Jones on that far side. McLaughlin's come short for him. Calderwood in there challenging, away by Davison. Hockaday. McLaren looking for Shearer. Hockaday. These all want to keep this tight. They won't want to concede a goal now. The linesman is flagging. And the referee eventually will give Leeds the free kick. We're in the last minute, but of course there will be some injury time for that very unfortunate stoppage, which resulted in John Hendry being stretchered off the field. And indeed resulted in Jon Gittens walking off, having been given the red card. Here's Finney Jones. 3 men up for Leeds. And Finney Jones rather allowed himself to run into a blind alley. Tries to blame the referee, but he was really only able to blame himself on that occasion. McLaren. Haddock might have been holding down McLaughlin. The referee said no. Offside against Shearer, who's really found no joy at all this afternoon, Duncan Shearer. Well marshalled by these 2 men, Noel Blake and Peter Haddock. almost a minute of injury time played. Davison, Strachan, can he keep it in? No. Williams again on that touchline. Sterland. Confidence has increased as this game's worn on, Mel Sterland. That's a good ball looking for Strachan and his hat-trick! And it's there! And in injury time, Gordon Strachan gets the reward for being without question the outstanding Leeds player, not just in this match, but in recent weeks as well. And Leeds get the goal that their fans had certainly been wanting to round off their afternoon, the 21,000 who come to Elland Road. And it's Leeds United 4, Swindon 0, a hat-trick for Gordon Strachan. And I would think there'd barely be time for Swindon to kick off. In fact, Duncan Shearer does so from McLaughlin. Hockaday. But it's been a thoroughly successful afternoon for Leeds, and Howard Wilkinson knows that his side are capable of yet better things. It's not been perfect this afternoon, and a more composed attacking force than Swindon might have made Leeds pay for moments of laxity at the back. But if you can say that and still report that the team won by 4 goals to 0, that can only be an encouraging sign. Peter Haddock, whose confidence also, like this man's Mel Sterland's, has increased as the game has worn on. And Williams has done well and been involved to a great extent since he came on as substitute. And it's all academic for Swindon now. Bodin. Shearer has run his offside position. It's cleared anyway by Haddock. McLaren pumps it forward. Blake and Shearer. Shearer for once winning out. By Blake. Not sure that he quite made the first bit of control, but it worked, and here's Batty. Strachan's in front of him. Strachan would like a fourth, and why not? That was maybe overconfidence, but he'll have a free kick. And you wouldn't bet, would you, against Gordon Strachan just trying a little photo from here himself. Until he'd ever scored 4 goals in a game. Deep into injury time, and George Courtney still allowing Leeds to try again. Here's Sterling with space, well blocked by McLaughlin. Might just bounce for Shearer, couldn't keep it in, linesman's flagging. Vinnie Jones. There's some nice touches from Vinnie Jones this afternoon. It is in fact the final touch of the afternoon, and Leeds United will look to this man Gordon Strachan and say thank you very much for steering us through the difficult waters of the last few weeks and into brighter times this afternoon. Leeds have beaten Swindon Town by 4 clear goals. They've been much of the better side throughout. There is still room for improvement, no question. But the 21,694 who came this afternoon have seen 2 first-half goals from Strachan, established the Leeds superiority. Davison got a third before Jon Gittens was sent off, and John Henry stepped it off for Leeds. And the icing on the cake, Strachan's 3rd goal for the hat-trick in injury time. And Leeds walk off, deserving every bit of this round of applause. The last man off the field will be Vinnie Jones, walking off with the officials. He too has played his part. It's Leeds 4, Swindon 0.
Congratulations. When did that score happen? I think it was many moons ago. Enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. It was a good day.
It was not a perfect performance, I think you'd agree, but if you can win 4-0, you're not playing absolutely everyone for the that's encouraging.
It's encouraging, but we deserved it over the start of the season. We deserved that result today. We played a lot of games, we played better, we played really well. And not that we deserved. Today, we did enough to win, and we got to go.
There's a little bit of a soft tempo in all honesty, especially in the game.
To be honest, I couldn't see a lot of people in the box. I've seen Jon Gittens, I didn't see him appear on the other side, so just took the penalties. And it was a bit worrying for me because the young boy was in goal just about Manchester United. I used to practice penalties against him. About 5 years ago, yeah.
Just got a hand to it, didn't
He got a hand to it, yeah.
You like taking handles or do you?
I like taking them once it's finished.
Now, your second goal is one you probably enjoyed. At the time when Swindon had a little bit of pressure when you come back and you finish up the goal.
Yeah, but I like that one. It was a header from Strachan. I've seen it, I picked a spot. Usually when I pick a spot with a header, I go nowhere near it. But today it went exactly where I wanted.
And good to see Jon Gittens creating a terrific goal.
Yeah, Jon Gittens. Yeah, we played on the first half. Important to put that in there.
Now, what happened with the injury? Because it looks from a long way away like difficult to do, but it's not even those places, so it rather
I think the centre half had the ball, tried to play the ball, to get pressure out of Ian Baird. He was getting a bit angry with himself, but didn't get the ball away, and I think he was a bit rash and challenging Jon.
And how's Jon now?
Jon was hopping about, putting a smile on his face, because we've been 4-0 and we're very happy.
He was giving a cheery way, he usually came off in respect, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was enjoying the game today, and I hope he's back soon to get along that one.
Now, people were saying that Bobby Dayton might not be fit for the start of the game. I think he proved it with the third goal, he was fit all right.
Well, Bobby was different, there's no doubt about that. He took a fair smack in the head on Tuesday night. But he's a fit person, and he was back. He can take a couple of days off training, and it won't affect him.
Now, did you know you already intended to retire in the third goal?
I knew it was getting about that time, so I started to wonder a bit. I knew the game was won, so I decided to start wondering a bit, and Andy Williams came on and played a fantastic ball through. All I had to do was stick a foot out there.
Andy Williams did well because he got involved well, so it's not easy coming in.
Andy Williams is a good player, and the quicker they believe in themselves, the better problem with it.
And that might have done some good today because he was there on a successful occasion. And there's a free kick after you score your third goal, you might have almost thought that a fourth, didn't you?
I was thinking about it, but Mel Stirling weighs about 6 stone heavier than me, so I decided to let him have a go at it.
Now, what's the manager said afterwards? He must be fairly fit, the way he's a hard man to please, but 4-0 is 4-0.
He's a hard man to please, but if you give 100%, that'll do him really. You can't ask for any more than that. The boys gave 100% today. The football wasn't a classic king, but the crowd got 4 goals and 100% effort.
A little celebration for you?
Could be.
Look at that.